dragon tales. Around the room the dragons flew, but Emmy and Max knew what to do. They climbed on the backs of their dragon friends. Now the adventures never end. Dragon tales, it's almost time for dragon tales. Come along, take my hand, let's all go to Dragonland. There's Ford, he's the biggest, not the brave of heart. There's Cassie, so shy, also very smart. There's Zack and Wheezy, these tales are fun, 'cause you know two heads are better than one. Dragon tales, it's almost time for dragon tales. Come along, take my hand, let's all go to Dragonland. Emmy wished on a dragon scale, and that's what started Dragon Tales. Around the room the dragons flew, but Emmy and Max knew what to do. They climbed on the backs of their dragon friends. Now the adventures never end. Dragon tales, it's almost time for dragon tales. Come along, take my hand, let's all go to Dragonland. There's Ford, he's the biggest, not the brave of heart. There's Cassie, so shy, also very smart. There's Zack and Wheezy, these tales are fun, 'cause you know two heads are better than one. Dragon tales, it's almost time for dragon tales. Come along, take my hand, let's all go to Dragonland.
Hello. Welcome back to Deadfire. There you go. Got Rose on camera. Look at that cutie. I should get some water. Oh, that's loading. Still loading. This is why I try to do it before it starts, which I did click it, but basically not very long before I transitioned. Alright, there it goes. So last time we did some more pirate stuff. I think we were going to Crooksburg. I think that was the plan. Like last time we just kind of ran around. We didn't like we just did a bunch of housekeeping, like talking to people about resolving quests that we had already done the actual like events of, and some sailing. We did some fights, some boat fights. Mm-hmm. We're about to enter Crooksburg. Okay. Just still have one injured crew. They're down there. Okay. Oh yeah, but these people aren't. Oh well, that person is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I think that's how that works. Yep. Oh yeah, so I will replace him once he's healed. I do have enough medicine. Put that there. What is that? A Valiant? Holy shit, I didn't see that. I didn't realize I got that. When did I get that? Nice. Let's see here. So what does these look like? 6 to 9. Oh my god. 10 to 13. They do, nope, same reload times. Oh, there's the effective ranges. Oh, I didn't see that there. Oh, sweet. Fantastic. Yeah, so I have a bunch of those old cannons. That's cool. Wonder when I got that. Hopefully the last one that I fought and not one of the earlier ones. Also, I would have been. Jeez, wow! Look at our morale. It's super high. Lively. Nice. Oh, there's a shipwreck over there. I guess we didn't go up around that way. Well, let's go to Kirkspur. Aww. Oh shoot. Probably should have Seraphim with me, actually. I might have to reload. Because I'm kind of guessing there's going to be an opening cutscene, and I really don't like that you can't bring up the menu during cutscenes. You're like, oh, I fucked up, and he's just like, or in dialogue, yeah, that's the big thing. In dialogue, you can't bring up the menu. It's very frustrating. Oops. Oh. Okay. Never mind. I guess it's not a big deal. Alright, so who at all we have? Who all wants us to come to Kirkspur? These guys, obviously, but also the Valiants. Okay. Sayuka. Okay. Let's do a place. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. We haven't been back. Alright, let's go back and swap.
Are you there? Psst, love some. Chance a gander this way.
A trader with sunburned skin and straw-like hair loosely pinned into a tumbling rat's nest waves both hands eagerly in near line of sight. Glance in her direction. She cracks you a knowing smile and rocks back on her heels, waiting a heartbeat before she speaks. This close. This close. You can see how her nose and cheeks are dashed with freckles. She turns her head to the side and you get a good look at the puckered scar that curls from her right temple and down to the corner of her lips.
Thought that might catch your attention. Now then, you must call me Sayafol. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, madam.
She thrusts a calloused hand out for a shake.
Have a look-see. You won't find a grander market for your labour needs than Crooksper, nor finer...
I think this might actually be a thing. I'm gonna go back. It's annoying. I just forget to think. I just really wish it had a pop-up every time you go into a thing about your party. And I could just hit accept immediately. But I would at least be able to think about it rather than having to go down here every fucking time. So I think we get rid of you for right now. I think is what we do. I also go look at my ship again, because you'll... Alright. Oh. Hello, Dio. Hello. Well, you can kind of see him in the background after he left. Okay. Crookspur. What is... Yeah, there we go. Oh, we need to level up Seraphim, apparently. She has 15 stealth. I didn't realize. He's streetwise in Bluff. Wow, she has streetwise. What is his... Is he supposed to be doing something else? That's not streetwise? Oh, he's not supposed to be doing anything, that's right. He's not a main party member. For me. So he is... Yeah... Alright. Guess Bluff, I don't know. Ooh, new abilities. Oh boy. Oh, these are all the empower things. Yeah, which I don't give a shit about. Oh, what's that? A cipher critically hits with a cipher spell. There is a chance to recover some of those, but I mean, it doesn't seem like it's a chance. It looks like it's just when you get a critical hit, you get +5 focus, which is fine. Brilliant is... Okay. That's kind of nice. Screaming Souls. Some damage. Is this an AoE? It is an AoE. Why is it like that? I don't understand. Is it just a 7.5 meter radius? Or is this a separate radius of something? I mean, it doesn't seem terrible. It seems okay. Stasis Shell. Useful if there were big bosses with a lot of ads, like some of the dragons in the first game worked. Assuming, you know, you could actually hit them, but it's only 20 seconds, so which sounds like a lot, but against one of those, maybe not so much. We get 2 though, and I don't think there's really anything. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Tell me what the DPS of this is. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's very good. I mean, this is okay. This is okay. That could be okay. These all could be okay. They're just not exciting. This is exciting. Like if I can get to Defensive Mind Web. This is when I got to this spell in the first game. Oh my god, it completely changed how the really hard boss fights went. It made them like trivial. It's really good. At least it looks like it's the same thing. Oh wait, shit. Oh, if a character in the mind web takes damage, they are removed from the web. I'm pretty sure that wasn't in the first game. Wow. That feels like a huge nerf. Okay, that's much worse. God, that sucks. I mean, it's still probably decent, but it's not game winning. Yeah, if you didn't read it, it just means whenever somebody gets attacked, you use the highest defense out of anyone in the group. And if you have a tank with really high defenses, that means everyone gets to use their defenses, and it's really fucking good. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. So, I don't know that I care about this. I guess we can take this in case we run into any bosses. Oh, we get to level up again. Okay. Sure. I guess. What an exciting choice. Slave. Why is it like... Oh, that's just their skirt. I thought it was like a weird highlighting thing, but no, it's not.
Are you there? Psst, love some. Thought that might catch your attention. Now then, you must call me Sayerfol. It's a pleasure to make... Have a look-see. You won't find a grander market for your labour needs than Crooksper, nor finer illusion wares than mine.
What are illusion wares?
Lockpicks, noisemakers, chisels and crowbars, maps, compasses, hardtack, spyglasses, potions of invisibility.
Potions of invisibility. Also spyglasses.
You know, your typical basic expected survivalist gear.
She smiles sweetly, blinking wide and innocent eyes.
For the more courageous traveller. Now, if I were a wagering woman, I'd say Aldi sent you to help me outfit just such travellers. Aye?
The trader sidles closer, glancing conspiratorially around before continuing in a more hushed tone.
During my station here, I've spied signs of illegal activity.
What sort of illegal activity?
Slaves that oughtn't to be slaves. Enslaving people of the Deadfire is illegal. It's the selling of slaves from elsewhere that isn't. If we could free the natives who've been detained before they're carted outside of the Deadfire, the illegal trade would be exposed, weakening the entire trade.
Sounds good to me.
Moreover, we'd ruin Ferrante's ploy with the slavers, whatever it may be.
She smirks meanly, rocking her scar across her cheek.
You'll find the natives, the illegal
I said
stock,
I'll do what I can.
deep within the fortress, kept from sight. There's routes to the inside, but most stand heavily guarded. You may have better luck sneaking in through the sea caverns dotting the shore. One of them leads into the fortress. I've got a skiff ready for the slaves you send out. We'll make fast for Deadlight.
She winks, flirting with the thought of a dangerous getaway.
After that, who but Andra knows? Maybe I'll see you around Dunwich.
Lips pressing a taut line, Sayaful scratches thoughtfully at the tighter line of her scar, where it touches the corner of her mouth.
What'll it be, madam?
I would like to go. Let's actually, what can you tell me about the place?
You mean aside from the bit about Crooksper being the capital of slave commerce in the Deadfire?
Yeah.
Buyers sell from far and wide to bid on the particular slaves here, which is why you find me now selling my particular wares.
Is there a high demand for slave labor within the Deadfire?
Aye, a most profitable one. Most of the chattel is shipped in from elsewhere, from lands far from the Deadfire, but they're sold here. And here they'll stay.
What sort of particular slaves?
The kind you won't find elsewhere. Have a look-see inside, and I bet you'll savvy my meaning.
Must make a fine profit off of kith trafficking. Saophel clenches a fist by her side. When she scowls at you, her scar blanches starkly against her skin.
Swabby, I don't make the laws.
She traces the scar, snaking her right cheek, fingers splayed in a searching sort of manner.
I simply work around them. Oh, aye. As you wish. What'll it be, madam?
I'd like to take a look at your stock.
Sure, but do it real quiet like.
Oh, pickaxe. That's nice. It'd be nice if it told you how many of these you have already, since they're basically consumables. Salt, poultry, Dio. Okay, I'm worried he's gonna knock it over. But... Look at all these bombs, missile gloves. Oh. Yeah. There's another merchant.
Care to have a look?
Sure.
Right away.
Hardtack, Helm of the Falcon. Incoming hits converted to grazes from ranged weapons. 10% recovery time with two-handed melee weapons. Be nice if I were using a two-handed melee weapon, I suppose. Patinated plate. 20% chance to stun attacker for 2 seconds when hit with a melee weapon. And it's legendary. Wow. It's also obscenely expensive, but that's cool. That doesn't seem very exciting for being... Oh, plus... Oh, nah. Alright, go over there.
Never met a lock
unlock.
I couldn't crack. I've done it good and well.
One of these support beams still smells fresh. Who is that down there that was like talking? Why can I not? I guess that is just as low as the map goes. Should be fine if there weren't people talking. That's weird. Gunpowder!
What have we here?
What have we here? Some jade. That's neat. Oh. Before you, a small cavern arrows into the rocky terrain beneath the fortress's crumbling stone base. Squat mouth of the cave sits within a wash of ocean water. We're not going in there yet, but, you know, good to know that that's there. Yeah, Seraphim hasn't had any dialogue, which is interesting.
You there, approaching.
Guard sneers, fat lips peeling back from his yellowed teeth. He grunts. Muscles flex and pop in his thick-set neck as he cranes for a better look at you.
You are late. The auction is almost over.
Then hurry and let me through.
If anyone is to hurry, it should be you. I grow tired of opening and closing the gate.
His chest heaves as he cranks the winch to raise the heavy grating. Oh, excuse me.
Take care that I do not drop it as you walk beneath.
We continue now, cliente. Fin Noma. At last we reach the culmination of our lot today.
A stiff-backed woman gestures widely with her arms, gathering the crowd a hair closer. Excitement simmers amid buzzing voices and the low rattle of raffia hand fans. Anticipation hangs in the air. Then, with a flick of her prim wrist, she hastens the final slave to step forward. He's a strapping, ugly-faced Mistborn, chains and the planks of the stage rattling with each of his heavy steps.
Feast your eyes on a fruit most rare.
The auctioneer's lips curl in a cruel smile.
Veliko will open the bidding at 800 pies. 800 pies, 800 right here, and 850. Who'll give me 850, 875, I'm at 875.
She points to the various bidders who raise their numbered fans, never pausing in her lilting chant.
What a putrid thing.
The words are cutting, but the buyer's fan snaps up eagerly.
We've got 875 and now 900. Who will bid us 900?
The auctioneer sweeps her hand over the crowd, searching for the next price jump. A long, low growl rises from Seraphim, and his scarred lip curls over his crooked teeth. His blue fur bristles as his head shifts forward, one ear low, the other twitching.
Be feasting your eyes on these bare-polled, scurvy-wilted curs, throwing copper down for flesh. Don't suppose we'd be here to send their souls back to your pale-armored mistress.
His fingers tighten on the grip of his weapon. We will bid for him, because we can't, I don't think killing them all is actually a good plan at the moment. So we'll just buy him and set him free. Can't do the rest of them, but...
What in the name of WoW's hidden fiddly bits, Cap? You actually be bidding on folk?
What? Come on, Seraphim. Get with the program.
Now we're at 950. Do I see 950? And I do. And we're up to 975. Where's my 975? There it is. And who'll give me 1,000?
Bid 1,000.
Lest you be calling coin on account of some bit of clever you ain't made clear, Cap. Words be coming twixt us out of this. Believe you me.
Yes, you're just being an idiot, Seraphim. There is a fact a thing. If possible, the auctioneer's rambling chat increases in speed from drumming excitement. Her hand bounces with her words as if writing a beat. Price is up to 1,000. I'm the one who bid 1,000. Fuck you. Bid 1,100.
11,100. Do we have 150? Can I get 150?
Impatient now, the auctioneer waves a hand for the death godlike to bow his head, presumably to showcase his recurved, gleaming horns. Instead, he stares at her, looking like he could spit venom. Your bid is mismatched and raised with the, or is matched and raised with the flick of a fan. Can you match a bid? That
And now
doesn't
it's
seem
11,
like it
150
works.
to bid a number 63. 11, 200. Do I have 3?
Too steep for my blood.
Too steep for my blood. First prize goes to the mummy. That's a deep cut, sorry. Number 24 shakes his head. Others in the crowd rumble their agreement.
I believe I'll mount those horns in the drawing room. What a fine statement they'd make.
The woman smiles eagerly, gloating.
Are you mad? They've medicinal value.
The words are choked with outrage, but the bidder doesn't rejoin with the counter.
11,150. Going once, going twice.
Bid 1,200.
And now with 11, 200 to the bidder with no number. How odd. It's a delightful mystery, Cliente. 11,200. Do I have 3?
The bidder eyes you with annoyance. Agitated, she taps her fan rapidly against her thigh, but ultimately refrains from raising it.
11,200 pyres. Once, twice, sold to our mystery bidder. Gelarde, I do hope you possess the sufficient funds, for your sake as well as mine. Come here now. We will finalize the trade.
Yeah. I have like 64,000.
Perfetto. Let us close this deal.
Good day, my lady mistress.
The auctioneer inclines her head to the shackled godlike.
You are a first-time buyer, Ak? For I do not recognize you as one of our usual patrons.
That's right.
Before the transfer is complete, you must speak with Master Kua. He awaits in his office in the fort.
She nods a dismissal. I kind of wish I just murdered them all, but... There are a lot of mercenaries defending this place, which I don't think would be an issue. Oh, doggy! Gotta save you from the slavers. Hello, Rex. Area of effect attacks deal more damage. That's actually pretty nice. What is my current one? Oh, right. Yeah. Should we actually? Is this actually worth? I mean, I guess I already did have. Oh, I do have some area effect ones. Oh shit, size bonus. That's pretty good. I guess the thought was I do more ranged attacks than AoE attacks, but just because of always ranged attacking. But I don't know if that's true in a lot of these fights, actually. %15% area of effect. So let's grab Peter for right now. Let's go through and look at these ones then. Oh, cuties. There is that other pet dealer I gotta go back and find at some point. I don't remember where they are. I just know that we found one. I couldn't buy everything. And obviously I need to buy all of the... Cannonballs are efficiently arranged, ready to be fired. Whoops! Let's not blow up anything. There are a lot of guys. I feel like we would survive killing them all, but... So there's some dungeons. There's the fort. Oh, kitty! Misty. Aww. What a good baby.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh my god. Does look like the Valian mansions.
Back the way you came, if you know what's good for you.
Sorry, I was just curious.
Curiosity's killed more than a few runts like you.
I literally just stepped into the room. You could just say, no admittance. That looks like... Oh, fuck. I was like, that looks like an office. Coarsely featured, but well-groomed, the Orlin is so short that reclined in his red Bergère chair? His Bergère? I don't know. His elegantly pointed chin barely clears the lip of his desk.
Shall we cut right to it?
Master Kua leans forward to rest his forearms against the desk, and you realize he's actually rather long-limbed for an Orlin. It's the oversized desk that dwarfs him. Of course, he's standing, but...
So you purchased my rarest and most valuable offering. Clearly, you are a client of refined taste. But now it's time to pay up.
I mean, considering the cost of these things, like 1,300 for a person is, for their entire life's labor, is low?
Been looking to lay eyes on you longer than you know, boy.
Seraphin scrutinized the other Orlin as if memorizing every patch of fur on his face.
Now you have, and we'll leave it at that. Provoke me, and I may make you one of mine, old man.
The slaver smoothed his hands over his slicked back hair. Oh, I really should just murder all of them.
We're sterling. I thank you for your business, and you're free to claim your new chattel anytime you like. Of course, there is one matter for which we must discuss. My associate informed me he would send an aid to my problem. In exchange, I am willing to commit a number of ships to his fleet.
To the master's left, a lion lounges on the tiled floor, watching you with a predatory interest. Seraphin's large green eyes shift between you and the other Orlin, narrowing by degrees. His nostrils flare, his ears angle down, his lips curl over crooked teeth, his clenched hands hover near his weapons. He's slightly shaking as if something within his furry form is struggling to break out. Bye. I don't actually care. About your problems. I care about Seraphin. I don't care about this guy's problems though. So I guess my thought is... Ooh, nice.
One of my eyes.
Maybe we go in, because I'm kind of worried that killing everyone will upset the quest. Maybe it won't. I don't know. It's probably fine. So I'm thinking maybe we go do the quest and then murder everyone after the quest is done. That seems... hey, by the way, can I...
My lady mistress, what would you have of me?
He bows deeply, the metal bangles around his wrists and neck clanging softly. Nothing, you're free now. He stumbles, shocked, his lips part, but for several moments no words escape. Then finally a groan eases free.
Truly? You mean it? I can never thank you enough for such kindness. Gods, where should I go? I've nothing to my name but these clothes. My freedom.
You could work for me, but that feels kind of weird. I feel like I should just send you to the temple. Yeah. Temple of Barath and Nekataka would welcome you.
Because of this?
He waves a hand to indicate his face and horns. They don't just revere death godlikes, they need them. You'd be valued and well cared for.
I understand. Thank you. I will tell them you sent me.
Yep. I mean, I don't know how you're gonna get there. I mean, obviously I would give you a ride, but like, I'm not leaving right now, so. But, yeah, you're welcome to take a ride with us. I'm just gonna assume that's what's happening. Alright. This area is not really very big. I mean, they're like, oh, there's cliffs underneath. I was like, kind of expected it to be a little bit. So yeah, that the interaction spot is behind, so they walk backwards. Wading into the cave, you slosh into the water until the bottom abruptly drops out from beneath you, and a cold rush suffuses your skin. The water is greener in the back of the cave, dark and deep. A wave crashes into the cavern behind you, and as it recedes, a hard undertow sucks you back toward the shoreline. Swim deeper into the cave. You push against the current, making slow but steady headway. Swimming deeper into the cavern, you come to a set of tunnels, forked left and right. One tunnel leads to darkness, the other is marked by a faint glimmering light. Swim into the brighter tunnel. Your group swims on and on, deeper into the tunnel, no end in sight. Your lungs begin to strain, desperate for air, and your pulse pounds the back of your throat. Dizziness assaults you. You emerge from the tunnel and break the surface of the water in a cavern deep beneath the fortress. I don't know what the partial success was. It was... Well, no one seems to be fatigued that I can see. Huh. Well, this is interesting. Spiderweb's threads stubbornly stick to your fingers. Not what I expected.
I think I can't see you, you sneaky bastard.
Yep. Oh yeah, where's... Well, you took... That's right. Oops. No, let me edit it. Well, that's not how it's supposed to be.
Ugh. I am the vanguard.
Nope. There we go. That's... yes. Other than that, you two need to swap. Okay. Oh my!
Let's go.
Hi! Well, let's see, do they have any, like... just bludgeoning. Or acid, I guess? I don't think I have any acid attacks. Or whatever that is. Stunned. This is a big old... Really?
No,
You
I
can't...
cannot.
Oh, I see. Oh, that only works versus vessels! I didn't realize. Spirit or vessel? Well, shit, that's really kind of useless. This is very short range, so yeah, just keep shooting. Oh, you're stuck. Okay.
Take him down.
Whoops.
I need to try something else.
Right between the eyes.
Let's go.
Alright.
Okay.
There we go.
On it.
Oh, luminous adder dust. From a spider?
Tell me,
What have we here?
An iron gate blocks the passage before you. The gate is shut and locked tight. Its bars thick and evenly spaced. Reach through the bars to flip the lever. Sure. That would be a dexterity. 14, 15, 12, 16. Shoulders wedged wholly between the bars, Maya groans and strange. Arms outstretched, flailing, fingers waggling to grasp the lever, but it rests just out of reach. Okay, bend the bars apart. Should be a might check. I don't know that anyone in this party has high might. 15, 14, nope. Pry bar. Yeah, I don't have any acid abilities. You tip the crowbar between the rock face and the metal bearing on the far side of the grate. With a hard shove, you wedge the entire front grille off. falls to the floor with a bone juddering clang. Pin barrel hinges.
Quit? Of course.
Never met a lock I couldn't crack. I've done it good and well.
Ah, here he does go to the dungeon. Oh, Maya leveled up. Stealth. Survival? Choose an ability for one class. And they're all pretty useless. I guess. Okay, so we can go to the dungeon or to the island. What's on the island? I'm guessing that takes us outside. So let's, I guess, go to the dungeons. Keep working through this area. Finish off this quest before we explore the island proper. It's interesting that there wasn't just an exit to the island on the front, though, on the main thing. So that's... that's weird. Oh, hello. Okay.
Never met a lock I couldn't crack. I've done it good and well.
Nice. Okay, so what are we looking for? Oh, I guess this is them.
You there, stranger. Help us. We are not fit to be here.
A woman coated in dirt and flecking war paint waves her arm between the grimy cell's bars. Though weaponless and caged, wearing rags not fit for a pauper, she stands aggressively and has a muscular frame. It is obvious she is a warrior.
Come closer. That's it. Just a step more, little bird.
Quit?
Her feathers ruffle as she shoots the prisoner a hard glare.
I was hardly speaking to you, God's chosen.
Do nothing. I'm not stepping close to the bars. Teeth bared in a snarl, the warrior lunges forward, her shoulders bang loudly against the bars, certainly hard enough to leave a bruise as her hand gropes for your throat. Her nails scrape at your skin, but she's just short of being able to grasp onto you.
Highly above. Damn it. Wait!
I'm listening.
Thank Andra's sweet tides.
Their shoulders slacken with relief. You could have waited to, you're like, stranger that I haven't seen before. Better try and murder them, which would do nothing. I don't have a key.
Forgive me, stranger, but you must help us. If you could, I mean.
Her hands grip the bars so tight the muscles in her arms bunch. She cants her head and her eyes study you with a mixture of suspicion and hope.
Who are you? A buyer, maybe? But down here? I haven't seen you before, so you don't work for the slavers.
You wouldn't happen to be a native of the Deadfire, would you?
So you really aren't one of Kua's. I am Wahaki. The Deadfire is my homeland. And someday, I will kill these slavers for defiling it. Understand?
She wrenches at one of the bars, and while the metal doesn't bend, it groans long and low. Ah, yes, so it's true. Crooksbar trades illegal slaves, as opposed to the legal slaves.
They do. Though the legalities scarcely matter. All Kith have an inborn right to freedom, to survival. I would see these traitors slaughtered for their overbearance.
Me too. That is on the long-term plan.
You've made it this far and haven't been skewered by an ogre. Yet. Perhaps you can free us. Me and the others are keeping tabs on their patrols. I know their schedules, and their weaknesses. We can handle ourselves if you can get us out of this cell.
Well, you need weapons.
Weapons? The slavers have plenty, ripe for the taking. We will swiftly kill the closest guards and arm ourselves. I will personally take the Taskmaster's anchor and use it to rip out his entrails. Open the cell and witness the Wahaki's best warriors in action.
Do you know who has the keys?
The big dumb one, the Taskmaster. He stomps around near the stairs that will take us to the fort's upper floor.
Alright. I'm assuming that they would not get mad at me stealing, but we'll wait just in case. Wow. It's not a particularly difficult lock.
Can't hide from me.
Easy as Merkberry pie. Now that's dealt with.
Ready to skin some slavers? I know I'm ready for revenge.
She pops a joint in her neck. Only fools can't tell when to fight and when to retreat.
I would rather die than risk awakening again in chains.
Why do I not have... Oh... Forget the... I'll kill the slavers while you run. I can personally ensure your tribe's safety.
If we don't slaughter every last slaver, my tribe will never be safe. Your offer is noble, but I can't entrust this task to another.
Okay. Suddenly your whole body's on... I said, fine, let's kill him. Suddenly your whole body's on alert, her muscles taut as a bowstring, as she signals her fellow Wahaki to draw closer. Aggressive and isolationist Wana tribe. Okay.
Me and mine will make our way to the courtyard, gutting any slavers we find. The chaos should help you reach the master. But say, are you ready?
Wait.
We'll await your signal. For as long as we can.
I am of course.
If you're gonna do that, well, I'm assuming there's not anything in here. Outlander! This fucking Morrowind. Okay, let's just go kill everything then. In the meantime, like before they get any ideas.
Shadow comes.
Hi! Oh. Really? That was a crit? Wow. Huh. Well, that's unexpected.
Still got it. Take him down. Right between the eyes. No good.
I think it just drank to heal itself. Oh, what? Are people not attacking? Please attack it.
That was about as useful as...
Well, you don't need to attack it.
I reap what I sow.
supposed to happen?
Still as a pond.
Careful. Look.
That's more what I wanted to see.
Take him down.
You have lost reputation with slavers. I just saw that. Is that really? Where are my Oh, there they are. The slavers. Jesus.
Eyes open.
Let's go.
Okay. That's the way to the fort.
Easy as now that's dealt with.
Oh, I think I can't see you, you sneaky bastard.
Hey, buddies. Oh, hi. There you are.
Arthur Worthen Roth. Moeth Ixie Honest.
This has such short range. Don't like. There's just very few of these spells that I particularly like for ciphers in this game. Please get out of my fucking... Yeah, let me see the...
Seer mas me tomb.
Whoops.
Arthur Worthen Roth.
Captain. I'm listening.
Killing blow with a pillar of fire is pretty good. Just exploding to that.
You were saying?
Eyes open.
A grimoire. It's not a bad grimoire. It's really pretty good. Not surprising.
Never met a lock I couldn't crack. Except for now that's dealt with.
Ooh, the Will Breaker. Twin Morningstar. That's cool.
Can't hide from me.
Oh, excuse me.
You were saying?
Blood congeals in the deep cuts that score these wooden boards. So what is my actual, like... they want me to disrupt them. They didn't actually tell me that. I mean, she said, like, oh, you should, you know, do this thing, but I guess...
Right. Between the eyes.
Tell me. At once.
Keeping quiet.
Gunpowder? Grog? Oh yeah, give me that grog.
Easy as I've done it good and well.
So there's another ogre over here. Yep, there he is.
Shadow comes to muddy the light.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Let's go.
Oh, there's actually more of them this time. Alright.
It is no use.
Oh, you missed! Jesus. You rolled a 3. I guess you can try again. Alright, he's a 100% chance to hit this guy.
What for?
It's pretty good. Maybe. No, he did. Cool.
Right, Maya. 10 pounds, I'll kill more of the bastards than you do.
Serafin's getting into this. I'm glad. Oh, we're still in combat against this guy.
Take him down.
I wonder how much the slavers are gonna hate me. Like, am I gonna be the scourge of the slavers? I should be. We hope. Oh, a crane crested key. What is that?
What for, Cap?
Nice and slow.
Oh, hi. Hey, you guys want out?
Shh. We're not supposed to talk with anyone. Who are you? An escaped slave? I don't want to get in trouble.
Make a run for it. There's a cavern in the stockroom that connects to the beach.
You're sure? What if it dead ends, or there's spiders, or we have to swim for it? I'm not a good swimmer.
There's a sailor on the beach waiting. Her name's Sayerful, and she'll row you to safety. I don't know that she actually will. She said she was looking for the native slaves. These are regular slaves.
I sure hope you're not lying. Thank you, kind stranger.
With a visible gulp, the freed slave signals the others there to follow her. Oh, I guess it considers this equivalent. Oh, that's interesting. That it considers this equivalent, even. Oh, fuck. What just happened? Oh. Okay. Wait, what? What's that? What's that quest? I hope that's just like a slaver quest. I'm gonna look real quick. Because I can't find it. It doesn't show up in my completed list. It looks like it is. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's garbage. It's the quest that the slave master wanted me to do. So basically, the actual quest for Ferrante. I don't know why they have money. It's not even hidden. It's just there. Okay, to the courtyard. Oh, that's the... okay. Gotcha.
Real quiet now.
Okay, so I think we want to go... Oh, wait, do we want to... Oh, hi.
What for? Aye, aye.
I'm just a little bit worried about these guys. I guess they're still waiting. So... then I should just go kill them. Oh wait, that's the thing. Just go kill the slavers.
What? How did you... Sounding the horns! We have a trespasser!
I don't know, I get an opportunity to murder her before she sounds that horn.
See that, Ishi?
This is really what I should have done from the beginning. I realize, but...
Your orders?
Ishi, quiet time.
But, you know, sometimes you gotta take your time, evaluate the situation, figure out the best way to murder all the slavers.
Can't hide from me.
Uh-huh.
Captain?
Huh?
Take him down.
Oops. Oh, hi.
Right between the eyes.
Oh, feels good.
I need to try something else.
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah?
Mandico, I need to try something else.
Huh?
wonder if I get my money back this way. I think I do. Oh, I get his head. I wonder if there's a bounty, or I can just take it to her. Ring of Overseeing is good. I think that anyone who would want one probably already has them. Or has other rings. Yeah.
Yeah?
Marble statue appears to be a replica of a popular Grand Valian piece titled Ducala Saray. Sarah. I've lost reputation with the slavers. Moderate? Oh, that's what I like to see. I'm friends with everyone. All the criminals, all the trade companies.
Think I can't
for right
see
now.
you sneaky bastard.
Just not the slavers. Oh, hi, Palagina. Leveled up. Invisibility for one class. You really don't need any of those. Maybe, I guess, Armored Grace, maybe. That's the only thing. Blinding enemies, that's not that bad, but it's only around you. Those are not exciting. Yeah. Let's do this. It just improves her action speed. Okay.
Arthek Worthen Raw.
Careful. Look.
Let's go.
You be owing me that drink, Maya.
Lava Ruby on seat.
Moeth Ixie Honor.
No good.
Caught that up, didn't I?
Take him down.
Wow, what's this guy that's got so much, Oh, he's like got some
Still
good
got it.
defenses, but now he's dead, so it's fine. You're gonna heal.
Arthek Worthen Raw.
That's not supposed to happen. Still got it. Let's go.
What is on her? She's been branded.
Arthek Worthen Raw.
It is no use. I cannot get you.
Tell me.
Mary Publice.
Thinks you got the decency to die?
Oh, Jody. Brutish blood. Sometimes you just gotta drain the ogres that you kill.
Ah, at once.
A speck of dust rests on the furniture. Oh, a shield! Oh, defensive beacon. Interesting. Captain's favor. ton health. Improves with diplomacy skill. That's cool. Rear guard. Plus 10 defense against flanking attacks. Huh. Alright. The thing about heavy shields is they have a different skill. That is not as good as the medium shield skill, oddly enough. Well, I mean, it's just kind of, it's a different thing. I think they're better against ranged attacks. Okay. Let's go out in the courtyard and murder everyone. Hi! Okay. I don't know if this is the best plan, but we're going with it. Where are you? You're over here, okay. Alright, now is the actual, like, kind of big fight, because there's a lot of people here. And this may have not been the best way to go about it. It's conceivable that this was a bad plan. Alright, so we're gonna keep shooting this guy for right now. Okay, now we're gonna do this.
Let's go.
Like a frog in a feet.
Madico. I need to try something else.
Good.
Another attack, Cap.
Take him
Oh,
down.
look at that thing go. What a good spell.
No use. I cannot get through.
Why is this thing not? Okay, there we go. Please murder her. Oh yeah! Oh, that felt good.
I need to try something else.
Kappa leaf.
Dim in the lantern. Can't hide from me.
Wow. This is not just one big fight. These guys are dumbasses. Like, they sounded a big ol' alarm! These guys are like, what's the deal? Who knows?
All think worth and raw.
Yup.
Let's go. Ha.
tossing down among those guys. Oh, good. It's good. It is good.
Real quiet from me.
Oh, they got hit and they're like, didn't actually get. They just got confused as to what the fuck happened.
All thick worth.
Take him down. Lava will be on sea. Yeah.
So good. It's so good.
You see that, Ishi? Yeah. No, didn't work.
Where? Oh, there we go.
Good. I'm listening. You see that, Ishi? Let's go. Yeah. I'll light the darkness.
We are lighting the darkness.
I've got it.
What now?
What is that? Oh, amber.
One of my eyes be open.
Neat. Oh yeah, I didn't steal everything out of the stuff up there. Thank you.
On it.
Oh, there they are.
Can't hide from me.
Seems good.
All thick worth and Moeth Ixie on us.
Take him down.
Oh my god.
Sure I can.
Watch your fire.
Aye.
That's the good shit.
Still as a pond.
Oh, think I can't see. You sneaky bastard.
Okay. Magic for the win. I mean, yeah. Didn't know you were back there, but... Oh, fuck. That was an explosive thingy that you... But that's fine.
What now? Moe. Yeah.
Nope. Take him down.
Come now, step into the light.
Yeah, step into the light.
Sure thing.
Oh, ammunition. I need that.
Happy to oblige.
What was that? I go check on those Juana. See if they didn't leave already. You would kind of expect that they would have, but that one timed quest was broken, so that was hilarious. Well, they're still here.
Ready to skin some slavers? I know I'm ready for revenge.
The fort, yeah, about that. The fort's safe. You're free to go.
Then let us follow the path of blood you have painted.
Oh, good. She's not upset. She pounds her fist against the palm, battle less hardening her features.
I hope you have left us at least a few slavers to gut on our way out. Warriors, the time has come for us to strike.
Yeah, I didn't. I did not leave you any. They're all dead.
What did you find, Ishi?
Ooh, what do you guys got here? Holy shit.
Senteri, I cannot.
I didn't want you to close the door back up. So we do want to go to the caverns, but I think first we go back to the courtyard. Go talk to, whatever the hell her name was. I guess I didn't really have to play it safe, but killing the slavers was a perfectly fine option. But, you know, just gotta get the lay of the land. Oh, there's one left! They found one! I'm pretty sure he was not there, but... Oh, there's also, like... Oh...
I've got it.
These were not there. They spawned a bunch more for me to loot. Nice. Well, I'm not gonna complain. These are bodies that I left, so I think. Oh, the merchant's still here. Oh, she's gone. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I don't care that she's been caught stealing. I'm just like, oh, I can take those like 30,000 gold items. Like, I don't give a shit about you. Fucking sitting on your merchant ass or slaver town.
What now?
Thanks. Wow, it's some nice
Happy to
equipment.
oblige. Sure thing.
I was very good with it, but alright, wade into the cave, swim deeper into the cave. Let's go swim into the darker tunnel this time. Tunnel's depth is so black, you can't make out your hand in front of your face. You don't notice the dead end until your knuckles, and then palms are slapped against it. There's nowhere to go except back down the tunnel's length, all several long feet of it. Your movements have rocked water around you. Just above you can make out the muted sounds of waves lapping at the lip of a tunnel. Maybe a sliver of space for air. Okay, swim for the surface. There's just enough space for you to gulp some air between your lips before an icy wave washes over your face. As you tread your arms to keep afloat, you realize the movements are making the water even choppier, soon closing up the space between the cave and the surface completely. Alright, swim into the brighter tunnel. Oh, poor Maya. She needs 1 point of athletics, I guess. She could probably do that. Just to have second wind. I used to always have everybody have at least 1 point just to have a second wind ability. Alright, let's go to the island proper. Alright. It did just put us out here, which is kind of what I was expecting, but I still find that really interesting. Well, not really interesting, but just interesting and weird. 2 times horns! Scroll of Winter Wind. Interesting. Not really. Cockerel Forest and Eggnose Thicket. Alien settlers brought their burial traditions with them to the Deadfire, which includes orderly graveyards. Oh, let's go search this orderly graveyard. Ooh. It's not very good, but... Oh, man. I stole a whole bunch of gems from those dead people. You are... Good, good, good. North of Crookspur, the forest thickens. Wide trunk trees tower above you, their leaves forming a ceiling against the sky. A symphony of insects provide constant accompaniment of chirping and buzzing. Your path leads you into a narrow gully, the hills rising high to both sides. Whip! An arrow buries itself in the ground at your feet. You jump back and search wildly for the source, but see nothing and no one. Whip! Whip! A second arrow strikes the ground besides the first, then a third, this one much closer to you than the others. Whoever watches the path above you clearly doesn't want you to come any closer. Call out to the archers. The Kith firing these arrows are clearly hostile. You know you'll need to choose your words carefully, with incredible care if there's any chance of standing down. Let's go with, you're clearly very upset. Is there anything we can do to help you? Oh. 14 versus 10, okay. The arrows continue to stall. We're never returning to that place, the dear wooden voice rings among the trees. Turn back, or die. Try to locate the attackers. You take cover against a tree and gesture to Maya to search the trees for the ambushers. She grins as Shiza takes flight, flashing into branches above. Moments later, Maya directs you toward a flicker of movement through the foliage. Search for the presence of other mines. Oh yeah, there you go, Seraphim. With a small smirk, Seraphim nods. Cypher's eyes close, and the search for other mines begins. Within moments, Seraphim points down a small game trail where you make out a flicker of movement. Alright, let's double back. Nods at your instruction, glancing at Pallegino with an expression of alloying concern and annoyance. I guess Maya does. Maya leads you back through the forest before guiding you from the path and through the underbrush. The arrow-armed guardians seem none the wiser. This is weird. That seems like a editing error. As you pick your way through the trees, you look at a trio of Kith lurking in wait among the trees, accompanied by fierce-looking animals. They don't seem to have noticed you. I guess we can just sneak past them. The trio never notices you as you make your way from the forest, because it sounds like they're escaped slaves, right? That's what it sounds like. Oh. Really? That was it? I guess that's it. Did we get all the bounties here? I feel like there was a bounty on Crooksburg, but I might have done it last time. Might have been on the southern part of the island. Just don't remember. Rodolph, Ween, Quaro, Ohio. Okay. Ohiro, maybe.
Yeah, I hear you.
Alright, Crooksburg, now that I've, like, basically depopulated the entire place. Okay. A tattered old flag of Juana colors. Okay. Already had one of those. But... oh, look at those slavers. Who really don't like me. They're gonna have a rude surprise when they come to visit. Alright, so I guess we want to go back to Eldis at Port Deadlight. It's not that far away. Okay, it's kind of far away. Let's see here. Is there anything up here? That's Sayuka. I guess we can go over to Sayuka. We have quests at Sayuka. I could just clear out this area. I think those slavers are out to get me. I think they might be mad. Who'd have thought? Who could have predicted? There's Sayuka. Oh, crew event. Eld Engrim or Grog. I thought you might enjoy a little company in the bunk. Oh, isn't he an old man? I can't, consider our positions, the impropriety. Okay, thanks, buddy. Wow, he's at least, he knows how to take a no, even when drunk. That's good. Yeah, that event is repeating with different people. I think all these events, these are all like, yeah. Alright, let's land on Sayuka. So let me look at what all I have on Sayuka. I know Seraphin's quest is here. Okay, so Maya related quest. Or, well, Deadfire Company related quest, so Maya. Hi, Daman. At some point, I need to actually buy a new boat. Because there's like a whole range of boats you can buy. I just haven't up, and I have never upgraded. Because they're really expensive. But I have, it's just tedious. Because...
Sayuka at last!
Oh.
I must go. Discovery awaits. Agrasima, Captain.
I have, what did I get? Sail to all major ports in the Deadfire. Okay, I got an achievement. That's what I was trying to figure out. I have, like, so much stuff. All that loot that I pick up all the time, I can just sell that and make probably hundreds of thousands of gold. It's tedious to do it. Because you have to click every one by one. I don't think there's any bulk selling. Maybe there is. She bows to you. What? I have no idea who that was.
Welcome to Sayuka.
Oh wait, that's the lady. Okay, no, I do remember. That's the lady who was in the barrel. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You are welcome in Sayuka, traveler, as surely as the winds stir the sea.
The young Juana woman gives you a sunny smile that shows you every one of her pointed teeth.
No, no, no. How many times must I demonstrate the proper way to greet a visitor?
The undersecretary makes emphatic chopping motions with his hand, a snarl curling his thin lips.
I say, I must have forgotten again. Will you remind me of the line, Undersecretary?
She sounds like she is being deliberately difficult.
We say clear skies, traveler. Simple, elegant, and no smiling. Do you understand, Greeter Tebe?
Gotta get your greeter lines right.
Can you repeat it once more? I want to make sure I've got it.
Tepe turns wide, innocent eyes on the Undersecretary. Undersecretary opens his mouth to speak, but his expression abruptly clouds. He shoots a scowl at Tebe and elects instead not to dignify her joke at his expense.
Questions, traveler?
What can you tell me about Sayuka?
Sayuka, known to my people as Ribiri, is a colonial outpost of the Royal Deadfire Company.
Tebe makes no effort to hide the boredom in her voice.
The island of Sayuka is the Royal Deadfire Company's center of engineering research and development in the archipelago. Our work is directed by Fleet Master Okaya, the youngest Rawatayan ever to hold the title. Best of her class at the Naval Academy in Tokoa, and a brilliant engineer, our Fleet Master.
Pride warms his voice.
You forgot to mention the giant sharks, Undersecretary.
Giant sharks?
Giant sharks, giant coral, giant trees, Hekira. The only thing not bigger in Sayuka is us Juana.
She chuckles.
Small mercy.
The Undersecretary mutters under his breath.
No one knows why things grow large in Sayuka, but there are all sorts of theories. Me? I think Gallowayne smiles on us.
It's probably island gigantism. Tebe's cheeks glow with a faint blush, the first authentic emotion you've seen cross her face. Granted, island gigantism doesn't explain anything in the water.
Superstition is unbecoming of a Royal Deadfire Company officer, Tebe.
I say, it's a lucky thing I'm not one then.
Why are you dressed like a Royal Deadfire Company soldier?
Hekira, I wonder the same every day.
Tebe tugs at the neck of her uniform and rolls her dark eyes at the Undersecretary when she thinks he's not looking.
Tebe learns to perform her duties as a Rawatayan might.
The Undersecretary straightens his back and squares his shoulders.
Her fellow Juana show a lamentable disinterest in the proper way of doing things.
He nods curtly in Tebe's direction.
Do not speak about me as if I am not here.
What is an Undersecretary?
A career sandal sniffer and busybody, so far as I can tell.
Tebe shrugs.
You ungrateful sag! I am the second in command to Fleet Master Okaya, the governor of your piddling little island, and I will not be mocked by a smart-mouthed idler like you!
But you can't fire her, apparently. The Undersecretary's jowls quiver with barely contained rage.
So I have heard many, many times.
Tebe meets her eyes and raises her brows emphatically. Is it just me, or is this guy terrible?
You don't know the half of it.
An impish smile plays at the corner of her mouth.
What was that, Greeter Tebe?
Surely just the breeze, Undersecretary.
Tebe's impish smile grows into a mocking grin.
You will call me Sir.
Akira, I certainly will not.
Well, apparently, whatever, I don't understand why she's the greeter. Because she definitely doesn't give a shit, and... Stray cat. Bernard! What a good name. Oh, look at him. What a cutie. People are full up. Marafetto Liano. You find a man dressed in worn, dirty leather armor. His long, scraggly beard is encrusted with salt. His curling hair has clearly not seen a comb in some time, and the toenails of his bare feet are cracked and torn. Thank you for the follow, Koost. The only thing of any value he carries is an amulet. Thank you for the follow. Oh. Coffee and tacos. Hi. Thanks for the follow. That name I know.
Oh, greetings.
He hesitates a moment before saying more.
Might I help you with something?
Tell me about yourself.
I suppose.
He looks at you quizzically, perhaps unsure why you've asked him such a personal question. Yes, such a personal question is, tell me about yourself. Anything.
I was a proud man once. A gold pack knight. Then I took a job and it went poorly. I could no longer stay with the order after that.
It's like, aren't they just, libertarians? His eyes take on a faraway look as he remembers.
In the years since, I have wandered the length of the Deadfire, dedicating my life to self-discipline and abstination from worldly distractions.
Abstination?
It is only through suffering that the soul becomes strong. Do you understand?
So you're a monk now instead of a paladin. Did you multiclass? That's it?
Well, I am waiting for someone. But I do not know when they will arrive or who they will be when they get here. All I know is that they are a seer, and they seek me. So I wait.
Then how will you recognize them?
I will not, but it does not matter. I have this amulet here, and I yet draw breath. That is all I need.
Can I have it?
No. Someone is coming for me, and they will know my amulet. I should hope that you do, young woman.
Could you teach me what you've learned in your years wandering the Deadfire?
You would ask an old man to share his wisdom?
Ooh, yes, enhance my intimidate.
I suppose I could. For 3,000 copper. Thank you, traveler.
Tells you what he learned about making and keeping a bargain in his years as a gold pack knight, showing you how to tell when a merchant knows his wares are poor quality or overpriced. Satisfied you won't get fleeced by the next back alley charm dealer you come across, he sends you on his way. Nice. Okay, so who are we looking for Ramara? Okay, we're just searching for Ramara.
Good day. Might I help you with something? In the years. Well, I am waiting. I will not. No?
You should have faith that the seer will find you without one. Without it, that's the true test.
Perhaps you have a point.
Gently tugs the amulet off over his head. He holds it in his palm for a moment, his expression unreadable, and hands it to you. That's a very low diplomacy check for...
Just, please, take good care of it. Be on your way.
It's probably not even good, but 10% damage taken from melee attacks plus 10% damage with melee attacks. Okay. Minus... Well, now I feel bad that I took it from him. Wow. This is a fairly... Oh. Colonial Port Town. Oh, hi. The Mung Bean's mouth organ. +3 to all drug power levels. Amazing.
What now?
All right.
I hope there's a build that uses that. Subtle markings on the fish's hide suggest the lampreys of unusual size haunt the waters around Sayuka. Ah, yes. The LOUS. Oh, there's Romaro. He's just right there. Okay. Well, we'll go talk to him. Fish on these tracks have grown many times larger than their species usually get. A lonely dog! Sheba! Hello. Okay. We do have the issue of... You guys are all full. Alright, you don't need that. You look like you're just a merchant. As you approach, the fish vendor flashes you a broad, cheery grin. He beckons you over with a wave of his hand and directs your attention to his latest delivery. What do you have for sale?
All the wonders of the sea, and more besides.
Directs you to a display selling the day's catch. Oh, look at all those. Nice. And it's just another merchant. A young woman leans against the till, her eyes half closed. She jerks awake when she hears the scuff of your boots on the flagstones and fumbles about for something to polish in an effort to look busy. I feel like I saw this portrait before.
What can I do for you?
She surreptitiously wipes a bit of drool from the corner of her mouth. Tell me about this place.
Sayuka? Bit of a backwater if you ask me, but don't tell the fleet master I told you so. This used to be where the fleet would send a person after they'd seen a fellow sailor blown to bits by a cannonball or what have you. That was before those mad druids out in the bog started sending bears and wild cats over the walls, of course. Let me know if you're in the market for something pointy.
How did a human end up serving with the Royal Deadfire Company?
Everyone's always gotta ask. Not that I blame them. It is a good story.
She slips a long, thin blade from the length of her boot and begins to clean her fingernails.
I was seeing this guy. Let's call him, I don't know, Kono. Kono and I had been carrying on a while when I started making noise about wanting to move in. Frightened the boy so bad, he went and joined the Royal Deadfire Company in the middle of the night. Thing is, I'm a deft hand with a throwing knife, and I know my way around 10 kinds of blades. So I followed him into the service. Pulled my weight, got on a good ship. Kono eventually left to go to poetry school or what have you. But I stayed. Haven't heard a complaint yet.
What do you have in stock?
Put your eyes on these.
She waves her across the merchandise with a theatrical flair. Really does some editing in this game. There's a lot of little things that I'm kind of surprised hasn't been fixed at this point in the game. Stalkers Patience, a legendary spear. Oh shit. It's very expensive, but we actually use spears. It's that this weapon costs 10% damage as raw damage over time, 10% damage to flanked targets, increases the stealth skill. You can either give it Mercy Strike, cover immediately on scoring a crit, grants Standoff, AoE Push and Hobbled. Okay. Hamstringing. Chance to hobble. His weapon costs 15% of damage. Okay. I mean, it's not, other than being legendary, it's not a particularly great spear. The special effects are not that interesting. But also that one lady said I just remembered, she said she sold potions of invisibility, and she did not. I'm pretty confident she did not. Okay, let's go into the Fleet Master's quarters. No, I don't bring trouble.
Ought to be a cinch. Now that's dealt with.
Ooh.
Dim in the happy to oblige. Huh? Speak freely. Not a problem, Captain.
Yes. Nice.
You were saying? Can do. Will do.
Papers are covered with figures, snippets of poetry, and letters to home. Carefully curated selection of Rawatai's finest spirits. Book spines are cracked and their pages much read and are much dog-eared. Okay. Fleetmaster Okaya stares with unwavering intensity at the small sea of paper strewn across her desk. She holds a pencil lightly in one hand and absently taps the tip of it against her lips. After a moment, a low hum escapes her throat. The sound ends with a harsh scoff, and then she flicks her eyes to meet yours.
Artillery trajectory calculations. Terribly tedious and lamentably imprecise in a storm.
That's very interesting. I don't think we've seen someone with hair like that. As she chews on the end of her pencil, her gaze grows distant, like she's watching something behind you.
Ah, but the numbers distract me. Clear skies, Trencher. You must be the watcher the Hazanui sent.
She extends her hand and grasps your forearm in the Rawataian way.
You found me with a rare spare moment.
Hazanui Karu asked me to deliver some cargo to you.
I've received a report from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your swift delivery of our cargo.
There's no other option. A cheery smile brightens her otherwise serious features. Say nothing about the smugglers.
Well?
She raises an eyebrow.
I've received a report from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your swift delivery of our cargo.
This is the same line. What the fuck just happened? Alright, nod.
The Hazanui's missive suggested you might be able to help us with an issue at port.
Go ahead.
You may have noticed the outsized coral in the harbor.
She gestures to the docks just behind her office door. Yep.
There's something unnatural about the coral's growth. About everything on this island. And no matter how we trim it back, it only grows larger.
Diamond says, what's that you're saying about an editing pass? Yeah. This game is very large, but it's also been out a long time. I feel like people would submit bug reports or something, but I don't know, maybe not. I don't, so...
My engineers deduced that the origin of this disturbance is somewhere off the coast of Sayuka, and I'd like you to investigate.
Although, I guess it depends on who would be responsible for those bug reports, like at proofreading stuff and whether they're available. I don't know. Who knows? Okay.
Talk to Avera in the workshop if you care to learn more. I would be grateful for your help here, Watcher.
Oh, the box lady. She gives you a sharp little nod, punctuated by the crack of her pencil against the desk, and then returns to her work. I wanted to ask you about something.
Well, suffer a question first?
Wink! I'm an open book! She laughed sharply as if you caught her by surprise.
Do you miss home? Rawatai?
The truth is, I rarely think of it. It's been a long time since I was there. Also, my background is, which I kind of forgot about. I forgot about in relation to where I come from, because you select, what region you're from, and then you select, like, a character background. And in Pillars 1, it didn't matter because Rawatai was not involved at all. I think I only chose Rawatai for the stats or whatever. I don't remember. But my background is dissident. And basically, like, at the beginning of Pillars 1, they're like, there's a scripted conversation that comments on your specific chosen background, because there's a bunch of them you can choose, and you get to flesh it out a little more about what it is. And basically, I was like, oh, well, I was basically a rebel that we lost, and so I had to leave. And I didn't really think about that. Like, I don't know that I've thought about this entire game. That, like, my theoretical character's backstory is basically they tried to revolt against the Rauatayan Empire and failed. But we were already working against them anyway, kind of. I mean, well, we haven't worked against them yet, but we're going to not follow them all the way. And we're only doing stuff for them because I like Maya. I rarely think of it.
I must admit, thoughts of home preoccupy my free hours. I'm eager to return there once my tour in the archipelago is ended. The nation is lesser for having lost someone like you. I hope you return someday. For our people's sake, and for yours.
But apparently no one knows who I am. They just, other than from that time, it's all just the Watcher.
Captain here doesn't stay anywhere for long. But I've heard of stranger things happening.
What does the Royal Deadfire Company hope to achieve in the archipelago?
How much do you know of Rauatai, Watcher?
Well, I used to live there, but I've studied its history.
So you have a scholarly understanding. That's not worth nothing. You'll find we appreciate the spirit of inquiry in Sayuka, and in Rauatai.
She dips her head to you in quiet acknowledgement.
Well, I don't need to tell you that Rauatai is a stern mother, tempestuous and inhospitable. We have to trade for much of what we need, and the Huana are ready partners. The archipelago is also an excellent place from which to study the storms of Andra's mortar.
She gestures broadly at the spyglass on her desk. I think I still don't have a spyglass.
We have other interests, of course. Beating back the Valian incursion, settling colonies, securing our future. Nothing you don't already know, I'm sure.
I don't know what you're talking about, actually. No, nation building is a delicate enterprise.
Surely, I have no idea what you mean.
What? What? I have no idea what just happened, to be honest. What was the implication there? The Fleetmaster taps her pencil on her desktop, eyes on you. The smile that spreads across her face is easy and broad. Aww. But why are you here in particular?
Do you ask how I came to my position, or why I pursued it to begin with?
Okay, crosses her arms and leans back, guarded but nonetheless curious. What drew you to your work?
No one's ever asked me that.
She blinks.
I suppose I've always had a persistent interest in engineering. Even as a child, I was dismantling my mother's guns just to see how they worked.
Wow. That's a statement of Rauatayan culture right there. As a child, I dismantled my mother's guns to see how they worked.
Then I met Karoo. Hazanui Karoo. She encouraged me to take my skills to the Navy.
Oh.
So I did, even though I had no obligation to as the youngest of my siblings. We nurture our keen minds in Rauatai, you see. We don't let them piddle away their brilliance on frivolities.
We don't let them.
The bright and willing are supported, mentored, respected.
Hazanui Karoo told me you were one of the brightest minds in Rauatai.
Is that... Did she really say that?
A deep blush colors Okaya's face, giving her skin a gentle purple hue. Aww.
Pardon me, I wasn't expecting.
She loudly clears her throat and looks away. How does someone become a fleet master?
With a question like that, I might mistake you for a starry-eyed recruit.
She chuckles.
There's no secret to it. Just hard work, determination...
I like that she spent this entire conversation at the bookcase.
A bit of ruthlessness can take the place of any one of those things, provided it's judiciously applied. Very well.
What's your take on the Royal Deadfire Company's relationship with the Juana here?
That's a weighty question.
She narrows her eyes, reassessing you. Well, that's why I asked it. She snorts through her nose. Her gaze falls to the pencil in her hand, which begins to tap thoughtfully along the edge of her desk.
It's a reasonable inquiry, I suppose. The Juana are pliant enough and willing to work hard when properly motivated.
Wow. Pliant enough and willing to work hard and properly motivated.
We have as much right to this land as they do. If they plan to do nothing with it, it's our duty to steward it for them.
Wow.
And it's their duty to recognize a good deal when they see it. Next one won't be as generous.
Some of the Juana seem unhappy.
They'll adjust in time. Besides, it could be worse.
She looks at her desk, her mind quickly gone to somewhere else. After a long silence, she hurriedly scribbles a note in the margin of one of her reports. How would you feel if someone did that to Rawatai?
Do you imagine a bunch of soft hands would succeed in the rough country? Doubtful, Trencher. Doubtful.
Maya didn't like that. No. Never mind.
Very well.
Goodbye. Oh, Maya, you gotta... Maya, you gotta like me. Gotta like me more.
You were saying?
We'll get there.
Can do.
Oh, I guess it's in here. Wait. No, what is in here?
What did you find, Ishi?
Well, that's in here. Oh, there's the workshop, okay. Gunpowder. Books.
Hazanui demanded additional cannons. We must oblige her.
I wanted to hear what they're saying. When you first enter the workshop, you find the valiant scientist Ivera and a large Amao man in heated conversation. He gestures wildly, his mouth is set in a hard grimace that bears his pointed teeth. Yeah, that's again. Ivera regards him with her hands planted firmly on her hips. When he spots you, his eyes widen.
This area is strictly off limits to non-company personnel. What are you doing here?
Coral Mason?
Calma, amico. Is this not the casita your Asanui said she would send?
That's me. How can I help?
Praise be. The coral in the harbor is
growing Coral Mason is his job.
And we found no way
not
to stop
not
it.
His name.
We're at our wits' end.
He mops a sheen of sweat from his broad brow with a handkerchief.
I've surmised that a magical disturbance must be the source of the problem. So far as I can tell, the most likely candidate is a strange magical signature emanating from someplace off the southeast coast of the island, deep beneath the sea.
The Huana's records show that an ancient and Guithan ruin, Signaf Mor, once stood at that approximate location. I do not doubt that something in that ruin is the source of the trouble. Perguono, take this. It is my masterpiece, Uck.
Hi, Shabo. Yeah, they're both on camera. She heaves a large bulbous helm off a nearby shelf and hands it to you. Oh, it's diving equipment. I remember this from the first game.
The helmet should allow you to breathe underwater for time enough to deal with the disturbance, provided, of course, that you hurry.
Thanks. Me too. You're not exactly short-handed here. Why not send your own people?
None among the company share your particular history with Angwithan artifacts.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You are, in essence, the perfect candidate for our our research.
I also speak Igwithan, which is pretty rare.
The Royal Deadfire
I'm not sure
Company thanks you
like
for your
anyone
assistance,
else
Witcher.
does.
And your bravery. Aura Taugori.
We cannot spare the weight. Already the ballast is overtaxed.
Increase the size of the ballast then.
And store it where? Then we must increase the size of the ship.
Take your concerns to the Valian. This mess is her responsibility now.
What did you find, Ishi?
Whatever hides beneath this tarp reeks of brass polish and machine oil. Ooh, a lightning bomb.
Ought to be a sin. I've done it good.
Alright, I guess I'm not stealing those. Ooh, Royal Deadfire Company colors. I don't think I have those yet. Antidotes. I wonder if they're building a submarine. That is probably nonsense, given they still only have like wooden ships. Well, no, Rawatai has like iron ships, right? Isn't that their thing that they have? So you could have like Civil War era subs, the very first subs, maybe. I don't know. I mean, they got magic, so who the fuck knows?
Stay out of the way.
Okay.
Ak, so much to do, so few hours in the day.
Oh, yes.
They're under attack. Hold them off while I tell the others.
What are you talking about?
There's no time. I have to warn the engineers.
Okay. They did say that they were under attack by giant animals regularly. Where are they though? Oh, okay, coming out. Oh my, oh, it's a druid. Interesting. Well, we'll kill the druid first right now. I haven't followed your Pillars of Eternity playthrough closely, so it's probably a dumb question. Is boat party a reference to Friends at the Table? More or less. I mean, like, I guess yes, it is. It's not a specific reference, other than the fact that this game takes place entirely sailing around an archipelago on a boat. It's not anything specific. Actually...
Arthek Worthen Roth.
I don't know. Okay, there's more guys over there. Right. I feel like you guys can handle the bear. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. There's a bunch of guys there. You started listening to it? I have not listened to it in a long time, actually. But it's it's a memorable phrase, I guess. Ooh. We can do this. Oh, we can't do that? They don't count as allies for that? That's sad. I need some... I don't want to hit my buddies. Alright, so to not hit my buddies, I guess we should do this.
No, I cannot do that.
There we go. That's looking good.
Let's go. Yeah?
Oh no, that guy! I think that was just like a commoner. Okay. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, guys down here. Okay. Oh, tigers.
Take
Oh
him
no,
down.
they got paralyzed. Yep. Do this again.
No good. There.
I'm trying to save you guys. Oh, well, we lost one.
Got it.
I think they killed that bear, though.
Right.
Alright. Oh, we didn't go in the longhouse. That's right. Forgot that we could go in there. Oh yeah, there's like people all around here that we could talk to. I forgot. Shit. I hope none of them are dead.
On it.
I mean, there are just a couple of people that I hadn't talked to that were down here. Shoot. I guess it probably moved them inside is probably what it did. Oh. Yeah, like it moved everyone inside that was named because Romero's also gone. And he, I'm pretty sure, could not be killed. I very much hope.
I'm told you were instrumental in our stand against the Druids. Well done.
Look, I'm a druid, and I know how bad druids are.
The Druids have harried us from the moment we made landfall.
Your people fought admirably.
For a bunch of pencil-twiddling engineers, you mean? Several days ago, I dispatched a small force to quell them, but I've heard nothing of them since. To be frank, I suspect they were killed. And I no longer have enough people to repel another attack. We Rowattians are tougher than most, but we're engineers all the same. We weren't trained to fight.
I mean, you're not just engineers, you're army engineers, so I'm pretty sure you were actually trying to fight. But I understand your meaning anyway.
Given your impressive showing in our hour of need, I'd hoped I might impose on you with a request for aid.
Go on.
Go to the bog where I sent my people. You'll find the Druids' leaders there, no doubt. Kill them. Should you do so, the Royal Deadfire Company would stand in your debt, and I would be immensely grateful.
Well, we might try and find a way that doesn't involve killing them all, but... Like, there was that other dialogue option, which I didn't get to circle back to, which was... Isn't it their land?
Boy, Cap, there he be. There be Romero. Sure is my arse.
Well, that's more important. Seraphim runs to meet an old white-robed man. I didn't actually intend to interact with this guy yet, but...
I wish you'd not come, my lad. Pleased though I be to see you. Even Aldi's anarchists spare no mercy for mutineers.
Hell, this is anarchists! I mean... Seraphim breaks away and peers up at Romero.
Aye, but you, a traitor? The very thought of it be ludicrous.
He spreads his open palms wide to either side. Also, didn't the one guy pay us to kill another, like, the other guy, like... Is it just not mutiny if you're the one, not the one who pulls the trigger, as long as you pay someone else to do it? That seems...
Return with us. I'll be protecting you, and we'll be seeing your fair judging.
The slow shake of his head, Romero swallows. Yeah, Seraphim.
I can't, Blue. Much as I loathe to leave. I'm dead to these waters, and they to me.
Seraphim gapes and sputters before finding his response.
Break my biscuits and call me Swabby. You've gone addled in your dotage, ain't you?
Orlin looks to you, lower lip twitching.
Captain, unsheathe that silvered tongue of yours, and talk some damn sense into this old sort.
Why would you leave the Principe?
The Principe have changed, and not for the better. Once, we aligned behind a common purpose. Now, we fractured into two extremes, each wallowing in its own corruption.
Oh, it was the truth was somewhere in the middle. Why did you leave Fort Deadlight?
I couldn't bear to remain, sheltered or no. It's a hopeless feeling, bearing witness to the slow decline of something I once held such pride in.
You're pirates, dude. You're not revolutionaries.
There's still be pride to be had. Honor, too. Things be changing, sure as shit. But you can't thread them narrows if you ain't even at the wheel.
I hope I'm wrong, if only for your sake. I don't think the Principe can survive as is, and I can't watch something I devoted my life to sink into ruin.
Where do you intend to go?
My crew, those few souls who followed me from the Sorcerer, and I set sail for lands west. The Reach, perhaps, or the Living Lands. Perhaps we'll run trade from Edir or Valia. Wherever fortune leads.
But that be the far fucking side of Aora.
Ach, a journey and a half, to be certain.
Is it true, what you're accused of?
I've not heard every charge against me. But that of mutiny, of that charge, I bear guilt.
Seraphin's ears droop. He reaches for Romaro, but stops short, letting his hands fall.
Why? The Sorcerer were our own and kin. We're a cock-swelling pride. And you bartered it to an half-drowned old elf for a pint-bilged fucking clipper?
Staring intently on the ground at Romaro's feet, Seraphin shakes, his fist balled at his side.
14 years I spent swabbing them decks. Longer yet for you. Captain Bastion trusted you. I trusted you.
His glare rises to meet Romaro's eyes.
Ach, bon amico.
Romaro's mouth opens briefly before closing again, and he swallows.
Sientere, Seraphin. I've disappointed you, hurt you. No words can justify my actions. I only hope you believe me, that I did what needed doing.
I mean, that sounds like justifying your actions.
How can I?
With a tired shrug, Seraphin looks away. You're hiding something.
Ach, that I am. Many things. For many reasons. I learned long ago that it's oft times better to hold your tongue.
The Watcher here reminded me that you and me, we be deeper than two hands on a deck. We be kin. You be the closest thing I've ever had to a father. And if you be setting sail, I'll be embarking with you.
Your journeys with this Watcher have changed you, Blue. You wear it well, bon amico.
He sighs and shakes his head sadly.
Captain Bastion had the Sorcerer slaving.
Romaro frowns at his dark, wrinkled hands and rubs his palms together. Seraphin blinks, his expression blank. His mouth opens, closes, opens again. His fur bristles, ears angling lower.
Slaving? What kind of fathom-headed hornswoggle be this? The Sorcerer were my kin. They weren't slaving. I hunted slavers for the captain. We freed slaves together.
So I also believed. But Bastion sold those we saved to the Crookspur slavers. I found records of it in his quarters almost a decade's worth. When I confronted him, it went poorly.
Wah wah. Rage rushes through your blood, flushing your skin. Cold hate spirals along the length of your spine as confusion blurs your vision. Let the visions come! Hopefully no more furry sex. Sand beneath your feet, crusted and blooded. You young and small, filthy and shaking in fright, cheers from all corners. Jeers too, and the shouts of the kith before you, a mawa and thrice your height, heavy muscle and soft fat, wrapped in bright robes. Don't make me go again, you plead, don't make me. His heavy hand sends you sprawling in the sand to a chorus of jubilant applause. You bounce to your feet as the other slave boy approaches. You feel his thoughts tickle in the back of your mind, his fear greater than your own. But what can you do? Only one may live. You saw it's everything but the anger, but the hate, and repels your snapping teeth and grasping hands. The blow's light but fast, and the other youth all scream.
Sientere, bon amico. Forgive me.
I didn't know that bit of his backstory. Romaro stands a bit unsteadily.
I meant you not to know. To keep your faith in our traditions. To remain optimistic. A bright star within the Principe.
You okay, Seraphim? Seraphim snorts and shakes his head. Moisture mats the fur beneath his eyes. Seraphim, you've heard Romaro's confession. What would you do with him now?
Cut him loose, Cap. Aye, he did the Deadfire a fine turn by sinking them slavers. But among the Consuelo, mutiny means death. Better go on for a no.
Well, we'll leave you be, Romaro. I mean, that's what we're gonna do regardless, so.
Agrasima, Watcher. The Clipper will be loaded soon, and then we'll be away. Cores, Seraphim. Bon amico. Take this. May you have rare cause to use it.
Provide Seraphim with a tightly wrapped package. Fire in the hole. Oh, blunderbuss.
I hope we meet again someday. On calmer seas.
Caress, bon amico.
Seraphim turns away.
Ahoy, Captain.
Seraphim snaps to salute, a wide smile splashed across his furred face. Really? Ahoy yourself.
Truth be told, I've not felt so cozy in a crew since my tour on the
Oh, is this his, like, he got high enough relationship? I hope Seraphim's not gonna hit on me. I feel like he already has, but, like, not seriously. You're a valuable member of my crew.
By way of expressing my gratitude, I've a tribute to be presenting. It's meant to be worn by a great captain. I think you rightly qualify. And I think you'll look right spiff in it too.
Where did you get it?
Romaro gifted it to me when I took leave of the sorcerer. He had this notion I'd make captain myself someday.
Does that mean you don't want to be a captain?
Mayhaps I coveted a captain's quarters when I were a wee swabby. But serving with Ferrante, with yourself, seeing what leading a crew takes, well, I reckon it's like marrying. It just ain't for me.
Why not?
Now, for first, I've got less than an all-in's thimble worth of patience for all the politics, glad-handing, cronyism, and sycophancy that goes along with the Consuelo.
Shakes his head, but then he breaks the gesture with a grin and taps the center of his chest.
But mostly, this heart be twice as soft as this belly. Probably as furry, too.
He chuckles.
Mayhaps I could captain a boat like yourself, all even-keeled and kindly. But you're a rare sort, aren't you?
Most helms could use a captain with a thimble of self-awareness.
I like when people compliment you, Watcher. Shows they're smart.
Aww.
You have a heart as good as your mouth is foul, Seraphim.
Aww. I like the idea of Pallegina and Seraphim being friends.
I've always had a way with the lasses.
There's only lasses here, Seraphim, except for you. Thank you for the gift.
Pleasure be entirely mine, Cap. May it serve you at least.
Is it a... Oh, it's a fancy hat! He bows deeply, then salutes and turns away. 10% hit to crit chance, 10% crit damage. With daggers, rapiers, sabers, stilettos, and swords. Well, we're not using any of those. But... Oh right, we have this mask on that we actually do want to wear. I forgot, but we can look at what it looks like. Oh, look at that hat! It's a good hat. I do kind of like wearing the terrifying fucking mask everywhere though, like the Doctor Doom mask.
Right.
Okay, so let's. Oh yeah, Seraphim is leveled up and also wants to talk, presumably about his quest. They'll have such short range. Let's get some far casting. We're gonna actually use them. It doesn't improve the range that much, but something. Alright, let's talk to this trio. A broad-shouldered man with a long, jagged scar across his brow argues with a woman outside the longhouse. He throws his hands up, about to shout, but the woman cuts him off mid-exclamation.
I will not return to the Longhouse, Weto, never! And I won't blunt my teeth about it further!
She plants her hands firmly on her hips and juts her chin out in defiance.
For what are you so stubborn? The Rawatayans do us a great favor and you spit in their faces.
Weto ceases his shouting when he notices you listening in.
What can I do for you, Outlander?
Is there a problem here?
Not at all, not at all. My sister and I are just having a small disagreement.
Weto rubs at the back of his neck and looks away, embarrassed.
It is because you speak like this that I yell at you in the first place! You're beginning to sound like those Rawatayan outlanders, and it shames me to say so.
Excuse me? As a Rawatayan. What's your problem with the Rawatayans?
Ignore her. She has an urchin up her ass about her cousins from the north and can't be persuaded. I should know. I've tried.
He shoots Tipa an irritated look and rolls his eyes.
Is it so unreasonable to want to protect my culture, our culture, from our greedy neighbors?
No. She spits on the ground between you and grits her teeth.
They arrive in ships laden with goods they believe will please us and think that gives them the right to build their walls on our land. Then, they act surprised when we don't all fall at their feet with cries of gratitude.
I really need to not have Maya in my party for this. She has a point.
I must admit, I'm surprised to hear one such as you agree with her.
If you agree with me, then why do you stand here flapping your tongue? We don't need you or your walls to keep us safe, and we surely don't need the Longhouse.
I mean, do you see a uniform on me? Do I look like I'm with the Royal Deadfire Company?
Akira, take your countrymen and leave.
Weto, why do you support the Rawatayans?
We are no strangers to storms, but last year we suffered many powerful ones in quick succession, and our harvest of Koiki fruit was destroyed. Prize share was rationed, famine loomed, and then the Rawatayans sent ships, load after load of food, enough to see us to the next harvest. They could have left us to die, but they didn't.
It was only a ploy to make
some
us
places they
dependent
did.
on them, Akira. We took their food and helping hands, and now we sleep in their buildings and watch the sea from their walls.
What does all this have to do with the Longhouse?
Another of the Rawatayans' tricks. When our huts were destroyed in the storms, they did not rebuild them like they were as we requested. They built this longhouse instead. Are you not one people? They said. Why do you live divided, each cast apart from the others? They believe they know what's best for us, but how we live is not their business.
I mean, your caste system is bad.
The Fleet Master says we are weak because we don't work as one. She doesn't see that it's our differences that make the Huana strong. She doesn't want to see it, lest it put the lie to their enterprise here.
Alright, I'm not getting a quest out of
I
this.
hate to see Tippa and Weto fight.
Colonialism is bad. Ooh, I can steal stuff from you. Oh.
Easy as now that's dealt with.
Bold take,
Over,
yeah.
Then under, then twist. Good.
Akira, it looks so easy when you do it.
Sorrow and Nadunga. A middle-aged Quar woman raises her brows in question when you approach, her hands too full with braided rope of dried reeds to greet you properly. Beside her stands an elderly Raparu man awkwardly grasping his own bundle of reed rope.
Oh, hello. Come to watch me tie rugs, have you?
Asaru he has been teaching me.
He indicates the woman beside him with the dip of his chin. Corners of his mouth twitch like he's trying to hide a smile.
What say, traveler?
Isn't it unusual for Quaru and Raparo to do the same work?
It is, as you say. But I have always admired the beautiful rugs Osaru makes.
And Nadunga can fix anything. Is it not reasonable we should learn from each other?
That's the spirit. As she smiles as she speaks, Osaru's words hold a defensive edge as if she's had to explain their unusual arrangement many times before. I'm sorry. All workers.
Akira, especially if we must suffer Waturi together.
Sly grin spreads across the old man's face, and he elbows Osaru playfully in her side.
Just so.
Osaru swats his arm away with a small laugh. Then her thoughts returning to Waturi, she makes a face like she's bitten into an underripe kawiki fruit. Can you teach me how to tie a rug?
It's not a skill one learns in an afternoon. But should you wish to spend many months here in this longhouse, you're welcome.
That was a deep, throaty laugh.
I say, we have the room. So long as you do not mind sleeping like so many scrolls stuffed in a shelf.
She did not share in Ndunga's laugh. Is it stressful having all the cast living together in one building?
It's not so bad, excepting the nights Waturi gets into the palm wine.
Akira, but that man does snore loud enough to call down the rains.
She snorts, and Ndunga beside her smothers a raspy chuckle.
There is hardly any space to tie my rugs, to be certain. And I haven't had a moment to myself in weeks.
Yeah, it seems bad.
But there are also new friends to be made.
Ndunga finishes her sentence with a warm smile. That's not the way that finishing a sentence worked. Alright, let's talk to Waturi. I assume is the... whatever it's called.
Those Raparo dare make such a racket in my longhouse? What were those royal Deadfire fools thinking?
A large Hwana man glares down the length of its building, his fists clenched tight. I don't have a diplomatic option, do I? I have insult him insult him as a colonialist, or sympathize with him. You're an ass.
You'd feel the same if you knew anything about the Hwana.
Well, I'm friends with the queen. Does that count? The warrior grunts, a sneer lifting his lip.
What do you want?
Your room's much nicer than the others.
I am Mataru, a warrior. The best quarters are mine by right. And yet I cannot display my most precious possession, my grandmother's warhammer, for fear the Raparo might steal it. It is absurd.
Mother's warhammer. Why would the Raparo steal your stuff? Sorry, just imagined a, marketing campaign for a future revision of this isn't your grandmother's warhammer. Why would the Raparo steal your stuff?
They know no better. A Hwana soul is not born into the Raparo without reason, after all.
He can hardly resist rolling his eyes. Yup. Just born stupid and evil. That's why they're poor. I should steal his warhammer just to... Okay, so...
I am glad that you were able to see Amaro one last time before he left.
Aye, it were worthwhile. Not that I ain't aiming to set eyes on the old sawbones again. Assuming the captain don't get us all good and dead first.
Oh no, no one's
Then
gonna
let
die.
us work for better days ahead.
I mean, none of us are gonna die. Alright, I guess we should talk to Seraphim. An eyebrow, the blue of the ocean sea. What? An eyebrow, the blue of the open sea, rises over an iris, the warm green of the shallow surf. Okay, that is an actual sentence that works. It's just there was just a lot.
You be boring a hole in me with them eyes, Cap. I'd offer an obol for your thoughts, but I prefer not to make deals I ain't got no intention to keep.
I could say the same of you. You doing okay?
I'd be fine, actually. Strange though it be.
If you want to talk, I'll listen.
I'm not sure there'll be much to say, Captain.
You found out you were inadvertently aiding the trade of slaves. Couldn't have felt good.
Oh, Cap, didn't feel at all good. What brilliant you are.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. Weren't fair to you.
He scuffs a boot against the ground. We need to tell the Consuelo about Bastion slaving to set the record straight.
Aye, Cap. Much as I hate's an honest word, some truths ain't for burial at sea.
He smiles.
And despite it all, Cap, I'll be right glad to be serving with you.
He bows and turns away. Alright, I guess that's...
Sure.
He's not much for sharing a lot of words. Okay, so what do we have on Sayuka here? Hunting season. I guess it would just be, yep. And travel to the, yeah, the underwater ruins. So that's leaving, okay. Okay. Let us leave on foot. Oh, did we lose the cats? Oh, we did. Where'd they both go? Oh, hi Dio, I see you out there. Burial site. Search the location. I wonder, maybe next time I should go actually try and sell everything and get another boat. Get a better boat. The Bent Branch Bog. The BBB.
Yeah? Eyes open.
Right.
Well, this looks like the, yep. Oh, hey guys. Okay, never mind. Guess that's a no on dialogue.
You cozy up to the awful vines. I'll find a way around.
Careful. Look. Huh?
So I guess we could shoot through them, I assume. But whoop. So much to... Oh, a lost cat! We gotta go get the cat! Twix! Aww. What a good kitty. Okay. What? I'm sorry, what? Okay, there we go. Does this game have a lot of customization options for boats? Well... apparently you can have multiple boats. I wasn't actually sure about that, but considering there's a button here for set active ship, then that suggests you can't have multiple boats. I know you can buy more boats, and then there's all these equipment slots for the boats, which are these over here, and then your cannons. I don't have any accessories. Oh, also your hull and your sails and your flag. These are all my crew. Yeah, there's a bunch of stats on the boats. These are my triumphs, the people I've killed. Other sailors that I have met. Basically people that I had hired at one point, but I no longer have hired. But you can rehire them if you go to the capital. Yeah, I have not interacted with it very much because it's all very expensive, but I could definitely get the money to do it, so I just haven't done it because it's kind of... To getting the money involves selling all of my junk, like my pages and pages of junk. I guess it's not actually that many, assuming I could sell stacks. It seems like everything stacks a lot more in this game than it did. Because I think in the first game, a lot of these things would only stack up to like 5 or something, so you just get like, oh no, it didn't stack at all. That's right, the equipment didn't stack at all. So I literally just had pages of the same item, like of a medium shield, and it would just be an entire page of that. And hi Billy, so you see you're still playing Kitty Collector 2018. Yup. There's another pet merchant somewhere that I don't remember where they are. I think they must be in Nekataka somewhere that I didn't have the money to buy them out after I bought out the first pet merchant. So at some point I gotta also go back and buy them out.
Take him down. You see that?
The got more dank spores. These are actually really kind of dangerous enemies. But also they're called fucking dank spores. They are resistant to frost, so maybe don't frost. Use my frost spell on them. Use this. Wow, that guy. Oh, that's a barbarian. Shit, I didn't realize. Well, the druids are dead. That's good. Is an issue of, like, sporelings or maybe an issue. Yep, that's what I want.
Take him down.
There we go. Okay. Okay, kill the dank spore.
Sweet redemption.
Good. Kill the bog lurker.
That's not supposed to happen.
Oh no. Oh, it's one of those enemies. Okay, you're fine with that. You, right, don't have anything, but that's okay. Oh, okay, most of my party's actually okay with this now. There was a period where my party was, like, completely screwed by enemies that are immune to piercing. Because most of the ranged weapons still piercing. Or a lot of the ranged weapons still piercing.
I'm listening.
But now I have mostly weapons that are... That's not true of. Does take a while though.
You were saying?
Alright.
Happy to oblige.
Yeah?
right.
Dim in the lantern.
Well, one of them made it here. It's kind of surprising. Oh yeah, they made it around.
A shadow
Oh, hi.
comes to muddy the light.
A bear cub? Oh my god, I want the fucking bear cub. Oh, bear cub. Wait, what? Why? Where's the fucking bear cub? Excuse me? What? Bear. There it is. +8 fortitude, and your party receives a bonus to melee damage. Nice. Okay, well, unfortunately I don't have someone to stick this in. Because these guys aren't really real party members. Well, they're real party members, but they're not my standard party. But I guess maybe I'll just give it to Pallegina. The pets, I don't think I have. I think there's too many pets to actually store them all in just my standard party members. Oh, hi. They look like they want to talk, though.
Can't hide from me.
You were saying?
That's a lot of damage.
Speak freely.
I'm just gonna let Amaya kill this. Yep.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh, these things do have ranged attacks. I guess that's the issue. Oh, they're weak against frost though. Also, what are you guys doing? Oh, well, you stay back. You stay over there. Woo! That hurts.
All things worth and wrong.
Oh boy.
Flickers. Take him down.
This is very confusing how this targeting works. There we go. Killed all those vines anyway. Just to say that we did it.
Huh? Right.
Tell me.
Pick. There we go.
Real quiet now.
Alright. Let's go talk to these druids. Find 4 godlike druids waiting for you in the clearing. The death and moon godlike whisper to one another, their gazes occasionally falling on you. The nature godlike sways slightly at her feet, her eyes half closed, while the fire godlike balls his fists at his sides and grits his teeth.
Your every step fouls the ground. Why do you pollute this sacred place?
I've come to end your conflict with the Royal Deadfire Company.
The Rawatayan invaders trespassed upon our sacred ground and ignored our overtures. The fault for this conflict lies not with us.
The flame of summer's hair burns briefly brighter. Autumn gently calms her fiery counterpart. I wonder if I get special druid dialogue.
Why should we believe you are any different?
Autumn's question is a genuine one. She is intent to hear you out. Wow, 13 diplomacy. Yeah, I'm not up there yet. Can you not see in me my long affinity for the natural world?
Eloquent though your words may be, they will build no peace between us and the invaders. They or we must leave this island, and we shall not be moved.
But if I kill the fleet master, the entire Royal Deadfire Company would be after me. I mean, I'm not gonna...
What fun are calm seas?
Only a fool sets sail and doesn't expect to weather a storm or two, trespasser. Decide now. Will you protect this place? Are you with us?
No. Seems bad.
I knew you were a charlatan. Kill her.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. That's fine. We need to deal with this. Sigil of Pain. Let's deal with that. Please do this. Please. Yeah, probably actually we need to do that. That's not in range. Okay, start shooting that guy. That guy's bad. Could be bad. You get over there. Oops. Look at. Okay. Once we get you a little more, maybe. No, not what I wanted. What does this do again? It's one all power levels plus one class resources. Okay. It's not really that important. Oh boy. This could be a lot. Now, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? That you didn't just complete your fucking spell. You idiot. Please complete your spell. Oh god, who is paralyzed? You are paralyzed. Okay, well not for very long, I guess. Alright, we did complete this. There we go. Kill the barbarian.
I'm here to stay.
Whoop, whoop. Okay. Oh, now we get to do this. That's better. Okay, there we go. There we go. Good. Oh, that was good. That was good.
Let's go.
We need to heal everyone though. Unless your group just has one of those people who are certified idiots. They're just the AI is just, you know, sometimes does things that I don't understand. Well, most everyone is dead now. How is... okay. This will just... guess you're still casting that. Heal. Heal.
Stuck in a doldrums
Take him
here.
down.
Alright. I would definitely make one of my party members the McCree of the group if I'm playing this game. I think that's probably Chody. That's maybe mean, but...
Huh?
Exceptional robes. Where's my superb robes? Ooh, Jade Tiger figurine. Or my legendary robes. That's really what I need.
Yeah? Sure.
Alright, everyone's fine. I don't think we even really got, like, sigiled. Did we? Doesn't look like it. It's a lot of effects. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's something. A Saint Omaka's Marquee, a superb warbow. Alright. Heavy draw. Increases with survival skill. Stores 10 health to nearby allies at scoring kill. Okay. I mean, I guess we can just give it to Maya as her backup weapon. No one else is really going to use it, I don't think. If we go over to this. What is Maya's survival? It's 5. It's not the worst. Guess you can have it. I wish we had a cool arquebus for you, but I don't.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let's Maya has a good look. Her faction's like the worst, but I just like her too much. Alright, let's go to Sayuka. Hello? Who's at my feet? Oh, hi, Rosa. Oh, do you want to come see me? Yes. We're almost done. I know. Oh. Is Maya a member of the Pirate faction? No, she's a member of these people, the Royal Deadfire Company, which is basically the British East India Company. She's a member of the Imperialists. The military Imperialists. She is an assassin. Like, we run around delivering like assassination orders with her secretly, like, you know, secret messages that we didn't know what was in them, and then yeah.
I hope your effort to resolve the coral situation is meeting with success.
No, but I killed those druids for you.
Excellent. You are as dependable as I've been told to expect. Now we can begin logging in earnest. Regarding your reward, we seized a cache of weapons from a gang of pirates we caught sniffing about Sayuka. Of course, we only use regulation weaponry here, so I'd appreciate it if you'd take these off my hands before one of my engineers does something foolish with them.
Sure. Ooh. Oh, it's another fancy blunderbuss. Okay. And then a bunch of grenades.
You found me with a rare spare moment.
Which I don't really use very much, but... yeah, Seraphin is the representative of the pirates.
Yeah?
Mr. Blue guy. There's oops, can I see my, yeah. Palagina is representative of the Valian Trading Company, which is basically like, more like the Dutch East India Company. They're just here as like, by a corporate, they're not, the military's not here. Yeah, like, cause my faction that I'm actually aligned with, or gonna align with, I mean, they all kind of like me right now, is the Juana, because they're the natives. But their representative is Takeo, who's like the worst character. Yeah, these are all the faction characters. Then these are the more or less neutral characters. Okay. I'm fully rational and fully benevolent. Oh, I haven't looked at these in a while. Those are not very impressive enemies. A being of pure logic. Well, I don't know if I'm being of pure logic because I'm half passionate. Full rational, half passionate. She hates Takeo. She dislikes Takeo. Oh, he actually has no opinion on Takeo. She probably just hasn't been around, yeah. She doesn't like Takeo, but she hasn't been around him enough to actually get it low. I'm level 15. This game goes up to what, level 20?
Huh?
Alright, let's get back on the boat. Wait, it's probably the other way. Yep. Let's get back on the boat to end the stream. By sea. No opinion on Takeo is the best we can do. Yep. I don't think there's anyone that likes him. I really don't. Like, in the party. He turns everyone off. I hope you're not. Oh, they look like they were chasing me, but I guess I'm just gonna go to that place in the next when I come back. So we didn't get very much of this explored, but we did Crookspur, we did Sayuka. Yeah. Perkana's Observatory. I don't remember what this is. Those are, yeah, so we might end up going up here, because this is where we have more quests, I think. Obviously we have to go back to Yakutaka, we have to go back to Fort Deadlight. But, alright, we will save the game. Thanks everyone for joining me tonight, for Deadfire. Enjoy this game. However long it takes. I'll be back next week. More Deadfire. Oh, excuse me. So tomorrow night, I'm kind of debating because I've been enjoying Battle Brothers, but it's also like not a lot of progression. Like I was hoping to get to progression and then I didn't get to it, and it's kind of like it's the thing I can keep playing kind of on and off, but not I don't feel driven to play it, and that's especially now with with kind of less time. I'm kind of like I really want to be like looking forward to these things rather than just be like, oh sure, that's fine. So I'm thinking that I might start Shadowrun Hong Kong tomorrow night, and then also do new stuff on Thursday and Friday. It would be, but I haven't decided. Darwin said, "Is it Shadowrun time?" Yeah, I think it might be Shadowrun time. And I like Dragonfall. I've started Hong Kong. I think I did less. I think I did more of Dragonfall than I did Hong Kong. I actually think I did like I don't know, like half of Dragonfall or something. Like I didn't think that I had done that much until I started when I played it again, and I kind of went through it, and I kept hitting missions. I was like, oh, I kind of remember this vaguely. Whereas I don't think I did very much of Hong Kong at all. Even though I did like the beginning of it, it was just I just stopped playing it for whatever reason. So, and I know it's got like you have more of a character relationship with the actual because you have like a sibling in your party, so that's kind of interesting. A foster sibling, I believe, so that you can be whatever you want still. Um, so yeah, Thursday and Friday, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but probably not. Well, obviously we finished running revivals. I just hadn't figured out a new thing to play, and then the Long Dark is definitely in the space of not something that I'm like, oh yes, I can't wait to play that. So probably something. So yeah, that's the schedule. It's also below the stream. You can follow for notifications when I go live. You can sub for emotes of my cats. Yeah. I appreciate you guys for watching and chatting. It's a lot of fun. I hope you have fun. I hope you join me again in the future, and hope you have a good night. Goodbye. Come back to the Long Dark when they release the final episode. Oh man. We'll see.
So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. I say so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's been great to play and sing together in the box, and now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. Goodbye for now, until we meet again.